What's going on, everybody? I decided to go live today. I know it's kind of random. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to kind of do this, but I'm currently editing videos right now. And I figured I would just go live and see if anybody wanted to pop in. And if not, no worries. And if so, cool. Everybody's welcome. But yeah, if you're catching this too, thanks for watching. But yeah, we'll see who's pulling up. We'll wait to check it out. Yep. I know streaming is kind of an interesting thing. I know a few people who've been streaming as well. I find that pretty interesting and fun. I never really got into it. I never really got but I know it's pretty dope, A lot of people make some good livings off it. Oh, we got one person. One person pulled up. Hello. What's going on? Got our first fan in the first, or a second, I guess second live stream. Today I'm kind of just chilling. I'm just throwing it on for my one viewer. This is just, I'm editing the current videos for the next day or two. So I just figured I would go on live. Just open it up, see if anybody wanted to chat and just have a space for just cool and hanging out. But yeah. Thanks for being a part of this. I don't really know how to... Different effects. No thanks. Q&A. Oh, that's pretty cool. There's a lot of different things on here. As I said, we're back to one, though. That's what's up. I mean, we had two for a second, which is pretty dope. But that's all right. We'll take it. Because, again, we're just trying to create a fun... We're trying to create a fun environment for people. I don't know. I don't know if... Oh, do I have to open chat? I don't know. Can you type something, even if it's just mumbo jumbo? I just want to see if the chat comes up. I just want to make sure I'm reading. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Bartley. Bartley Ruckman. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, we got two. Porch Bros, what's up? What's going on? What's new with both of you? Anything fun? Anything interesting? What's some of you guys? Oh, we got 12. Quickly. We are jumping at it. What's going on, everybody? Let's go. This is pretty cool. What is going on? How's everyone's mental health? Rating 1 out of 10. How's everyone doing? We got 19 now. Okay. So I say, I hope you guys are taking care of your mental health. I'm still... it's the first time a YouTuber said my name. Hey! That's what's up. Mental health, 7. Okay. Gotcha. So a little bit higher than baseline. That's pretty solid. What's one thing? This is like a solution-focused thing as a step. It's a type of therapy. It's like, can you identify something that would get you to an 8? And that's something that I think everybody can kind of practice. You don't necessarily need... I mean, again, it's very much to get way more in-depth practice of a solution-focused therapist would definitely be a good call to get that. But just reflecting on what can help you in the meantime, Nothing... I do not play Clash Royale. I'm already on my phone enough as is. And yeah, my attention span, I need to... I would definitely be on that at work, and that would be not a good call. So I unfortunately do not. But I'm taking it you do. I do play Fortnite sometimes. I'm not quite opening up to the idea of playing with subscribers quite yet, but that's not completely off the table. I don't play Roblox, but I did see something. Are they planning on closing Roblox? Finances. What about finances? Oh, finances would help. Sorry. Gotcha. Yep, that would make sense. It's a rough out there. I definitely feel that. Call of Duty, I used to play, but then the younger generation just got so much better than me, and I just can't hang. What got you into reacting? So I I have a YouTube channel before this, and I couldn't really find a niche, which is like, again, it's really important to have on YouTube, to have like, again, that thing that's really like is your main thing, right? And I was in grad school to become a therapist, and I just thought it would be really cool because I see a lot of people reacting. You see the big reaction channels, and um, I think it's important. You know what I mean? I thought it'd be pretty cool to be able to teach. That's something I want to do. I want to become a professor eventually, and then I mean, just pass along information. I think right now the world needs mental health so much because, again, people struggle with daily, I mean, finances, the different things with familial expectations and different kind of things, it can just be a lot. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button. You know the drill. You know the drill, especially if you watch any new videos too. I do play Stardew Valley. I play that with my girlfriend, and I very much enjoy that game. That game is very good. I enjoy it for my mental health. I love video games for that in general too. I think video games can definitely be a great outlet. You definitely have to. There's a fine line between being positive for your mental health and then kind of again leaning more addiction style based. But again, just making sure everything. Nothing in excess. When it's in excess, that's when it's can become problematic. Does that make sense? As I say, make sure you hit that like button. That's huge. I just looked into live. I mean, I don't know what there's like a money sign thing up at the top too. I don't understand how that's a thing, but and then gems. I have no idea. The pink light. I don't like that comment. Pink light. It's cool. It's an accent light. It creates a nice halo. I mean, I can change it different color, but now I'm gonna rock the pink because it doesn't matter because that's not a negative. This is a safe space for anybody. Are we doing Ren or BTS tonight? So I'm not posting it tonight. I'm posting it tomorrow because my Wednesday, unfortunately, I wasn't able to post Wednesday because I was sick. I'm still kind of sick. It looks purple to you? Yeah, it's kind of like an in-between. I'll show you. It's like this kind of light, but I did see Ren dropped more stuff, but I did not do Ren or BTS this time. So bear with me. I do have a list that we're moving forward, but I do want to add more Ren as well because I know he's just dropped some new stuff. So that's on the thing. But I'll give you a spoiler because you guys hopped in. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm doing another character from Stranger Things. So I give another breakdown. Messy. I seriously need to do a lot of stuff tomorrow at school. Yeah, got a lot of stuff to do. Hey, make sure you're on top of that. You know what I mean? Because if you don't, that's going to be another stressor that affects you across the board, and that's not something you're going to want. Stuff as in like a lot of work to do, a lot of like homework, or just anything. I'm subscribed. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for subscribing. That's awesome. Again, we're just trying to grow a cool community, you know what I mean, that focuses on mental health. That is just really important. All right. Captain Falcon. The fact you pick any color. Captain Falcon, there's a lot of anger right now with you, mister or missus, that's, I don't know. You know what I mean? It sounds like there's some stuff you got going on, a lot of anger you're projecting, but you're not going to get a reaction out of me. I know rage bait's huge. You're not going to get anything out of me, but I will if it becomes too aggressive, you know what I mean? Just to keep everything a safe space for everybody, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to block comments and stuff, but that's not really doing anything, Thanks for so much boop. Oh, a perfect circle. What is that? Oh man, that's a rough one. Not being able to keep up with Stranger Things. So much things were better before brain rot. I agree. Yeah, maybe I'll do a reaction to brain rot, seeing that there's like any studies done and like talk about it like in the mental health field and seeing why it's like connected so much with like the younger individuals and younger youth essentially. I'm be curious. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's just a color, you know, like there's no need to make it like feminine or masculine. There's no really need for that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? It's a color. You know what I mean? Like to label it and confine it. You know, like if an artist just painted in pink and colors, would you say that's a feminine painter? Like, doesn't really. You know what I mean? It's a color. Why like it's a cool color. I think it contrasts the white light very well, you know. I know a lot of videographers who utilize it. So exactly, you know what I mean? Pink can be such a cool thing. Have you oh yes. Actually um I'm reading it's a pretty deep book. It talks about like existentialism. It's called The Way You or How We Live is I think it's hold on, let me look it up real quick. Actually, I'll just go get it. 1 second. All right. So this is the book I'm currently reading, which I think is pretty cool. It's called "How We Live Is How We Die." Um, it's a little bit deeper, for sure, um, but it talks about like suffering. You know what I mean? Having gone through really hard struggles and like how we kind of interact and utilize those things to the best of our ability. You know. Yeah, and shout out Jin from BTS. He does be rocking the pink all the time. He looks tough in it, you know? It's good to be, you know what I mean, comfortable in your masculinity, you know? You can wear pink. There's nothing wrong with that, you know? Have I ever played Diablo before? I don't think I have played Diablo before. I think I heard that's a really good game, though. Yeah, I never played it. I heard a lot of people do. I was like, play that style game. I never played a game style quite like that. Um, I like more open world kind of things, like first person esque games and stuff. So, but yeah, I would definitely recommend this book. I'm like just in the first third, I would say. I think I'm on like chapter 7 or 8, but it's been really cool. It does talk a lot of bit about like Buddhism. If anyone's spiritual, I wouldn't consider myself spiritual, but as a therapist, there is a lot of connections between um, Buddhist teachings and how you kind of approach therapy as a therapist. So definitely something to just kind of utilize too. Um, I will recommend this book as well. I plan on doing a video on this book eventually too. This is a little bit darker of a book, but this is someone who is very close to me. They wrote a book, and it's very important. Can you put the title in a comment? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Sorry, but this was one of my professors, Dr. Joseph Worthy. I don't know. It's not flipped. It's called From Prostitute to President. It talks about his journey and having gone through a lot of significant trauma, but utilizing it to overcome a lot of adversity. You know, can you put the title as? I don't really. Let me see if. I'm gonna be real with you. I have no idea how to do that. Does it do something? Oh no. Top fans. Yup, we got 75 XP from Mr. Bartley Ruckman. Deborah West also in second place, and Fan of Van. Yeah, sorry, I'm very new to the live stream. I need to like look more into it. Like I was gonna say, YouTube just sent me something that like I guess like I can ask like they can do supers or something now. It's similar to like Twitch, like you can donate and stuff. But by no means is that what I'm doing. I was just kind of seeing what it was like, um, but yeah, I was just figuring, you know, what I mean, I was editing some videos, editing the videos for tomorrow. So I figured I would just go on live and see if anybody wanted to talk, and a decent amount of you guys jumped in. So yeah. Has anybody read any other good books? Anything that's been good for their mental health or anything? Anything important? Has anybody experienced anything pretty solid lately? Anything enjoyable? I'm curious. What's going on? Mm-mm-mm. I also have a new video too. There's a new video I'm gonna post. So this was a cool one because it wasn't like something I've reacted to before. It's not like a form of media, but that's all I'm gonna say about it. Theo on Golden. What do you mean by Theo on Golden? What's this middle thing? Some genealogy research. Cool. That's pretty sick. Hold on, I want to make sure Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Just cuz, or is it like for like a school assignment, or like that's pretty sick, you know? There's a lot of different things that there's a lot of different there's a lot of different forms of therapy that can actually be utilized some of that. Like um they could use that in like family systems and different components, you know, I mean doing like a family tree. That's definitely something like therapists. I mean I know therapists who have done that, you know. I don't do too much of that style work personally, but I know how beneficial it can be when it comes to that kind of thing. You hit a brick wall. Um all right, you know what I mean? You said you have was it you who said you had a lot of work tomorrow? So I don't It was you. So you got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. Oh, just for your knowledge. Yeah, that's awesome. You know, and again, that's great because again, that's just data collection onto into your past. You know, being able to provide that for them. That's huge. That's awesome. And again, passing on that lineage and information too. That'll help them again keep things in order, and that's pretty sick. But if you hit a brick wall, you don't got to stay up. I appreciate you popping in and the support. If you need to go to bed, don't. Sleep is important. Oh my goodness. Sylvia Munoz? Who's gonna go to sleep? It's 1 a.m. Ah. Oh, the book. Gotcha. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, random acts of generosity. That's huge too. I enjoy doing that, you know, like really just kind of like making someone's day if you can. Like, why not? Like, put that positivity into the world, you know, and because again, it's a constant cycle. If we put more positive into the universe will constantly pass on that positivity. But if we put more negativity in the universe, like it's just gonna kind of continue that cycle of anger and hate and kind of those things, you know. But I appreciate you stopping in, Sylvia. That's pretty awesome. That's kind of wild that you pop in at 1 a.m. You know, we're just kind of discussing random stuff with mental health and connection and books and how our mental health is, you know. I'll say my mental health is probably at like a 7 or an 8 too. I was definitely a little bit lower, probably like a day or two ago when I was like really sick. You know, sickness really takes a toll on me. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the support. That's really awesome. I'm glad. A lot of you guys really do appreciate the BTS songs, you know, and I really try my best with them. I know, again, there's a language barrier, but I had no idea they were so, like, therapeutically involved, which is pretty sick. But I appreciate that, Deborah. I do feel a lot better. I do feel a lot better today. I was like, okay, I feel up to it. I can film some videos and record and do even a live stream, which is pretty cool. But yes, I appreciate that. I really do. Oh my goodness, we've almost been going for 20 minutes. But yeah, I'm probably going to wrap it up at the 20-minute mark. I want to get these videos up because, again, sleep is important. It's important to me, too, to be able to function and be able to be my best version of myself so I can be the best version for my clients and, again, just be able to be there for them. Yep. Yeah. I just remember to get your beauty sleep. Yep. That's the goal. That's the goal, right? That should be the goal for everybody. So I hope you guys all have a good night's rest, whatever time zone you're in, especially you, Sylvia. You got to get to bed. But make sure you guys are, again, making sure you're feeling safe in your environment, making sure you're taking care of your mental health the best way you can. And typically that starts with making sure good nutrients, well fed, make sure you're sleeping well, and again, just constantly checking in with your social supports. But East Coast, okay, so similar to me. It's about 10:45 where I'm at, so probably relatively if not the exact same time for you as well. But thank you guys so much. We hit the 20-minute mark. Thank you guys for popping in. I appreciate that. Give me 3 likes on this second live stream. That's awesome of you guys. But I'm going to head out. I'm going to finish these videos, and make sure you stay tuned and subscribe for the video tomorrow. I'll be at 12 p.m. So midday if you're in the East Coast, but make sure to subscribe so you can catch it. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next video. See you then. I don't know how to end it, if I'm being honest. Sorry, I'm unk. Yep. Oh, thank you, Deborah. You as well. All right, see you guys.